All French beauty today, all French brands, all French. You here for it? I am. I love this look. I even have messy hair to go with the whole French aesthetic. Well, who am I kidding? My hair's always messy. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler, an over 25-year professional makeup artist. I come from the Hollywood industry. I know a thing or two about makeup. I'm also 55, about to turn 56. I know a lot about maturing skin. Now, I did have a facelift on February 1st. If you're new here, I had everything lifted, but I'm still left with tons of lines, hyperpigmentation, blotchiness. My pores are getting larger. I still have texture in these areas. Surgery can only do so much. So I still consider myself a mature expert. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, and I'm adding more classes. I'm so excited. So get locked in at the low price right now, because once you're locked in at that price, every time I add new classes, you get to benefit from updated education without paying a cent more. I'm also starting a referral program. So if you're already a student of my masterclass, you can earn 15%, which that's roughly about $10 a class. So every time you get someone in your life to buy my masterclass, you get $10. They get 10% off the price. So it's a great deal. It's a win-win. You can find that referral program if you go into the curriculum. There's a video. It's one of the last videos. It's called Demi Color. Click on that. And at the very end, there's the whole referral system there. I don't know why the website has it that way. I would have loved to put it somewhere else, but that's the only way you can do the referral program. So, okay, we're going to do French makeup today. I have not done French beauty in a while. Hopefully my phone stays on the mirror. I literally did nothing to my hair. I just, worked out, I showered, and this is it. I did nothing to my hair. And you know what? That's very French, because they don't fuss with their hair a lot. They wear a very lived-in look and kind of messy, and that's just my jam anyway. I'm really excited today to talk to you about the Typology products. I bought all of this with my own money. I kind of fall between the two different colors, so I might have to mix them today. That's the only thing. They don't have a huge color range. They might have about 6 colors. And then they have these beautiful luminous drops, and then this really pretty little lip oil, which I don't even think I'm going to use. We'll keep it out just in case, because I have something else I love much, much better. And then they have these beautiful concealers that my daughter has stolen from me, and I got them back. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to do this really, really quickly. Shake these really well. Typology comes from France. They have very simple ingredients. Everything is on the back, and it's very pretty makeup. I've used it several times now. Sometimes if you follow me on my Saint and Demi videos on Wednesday nights, sometimes I'll do this on my face before the Demi, and I love it. Okay, so let me see real quick. I think I'm going to do 2 drops of the darker color, that's number 2, and then a drop of the lighter color. So I have it like that, and you just put it on with your fingers. I have a mineral sunscreen on today. I don't love it. I like mineral sunscreens. I don't love this particular one. It's okay. We don't need to talk about it. I'm not sure about that color. See how light my neck is, but then I've got some sun damage down here. It's so fun. Okay, I'm going to do more of a 50-50 on my forehead. This product gets great reviews. I've been seeing it for a while on TikTok. There are some French people I follow, not only French citizens, but also Americans who moved to France, and everyone is a big fan of Typology. So that's really why I wanted to try it. The French women don't wear heavy coverage, as you know. This is literally just a skin tint. I'm going to go a little lighter down here just because my neck is so light. So normally I think about 2 drops cover the whole face, but because I think I went a little too heavy with the darker color. We'll do the under eyes in a minute. See these big, deep, dark dents from wearing readers this morning? Gosh darn it, I hate those. So I have contacts in today. Many of you told me I needed contacts. But I said, I have 20/20 vision. I just need close up. And so then many of you said, oh, you can get one reader in one eye and one farsighted in the other. So I did that. They worked great. I put them in the other day when I did my Saint video. They worked great. I loved them. The problem I had today is I swapped them. I didn't mean to. I swapped them. And then I realized, uh-oh, I have them in the wrong eye. And I thought, well, maybe that doesn't make a difference, but it was driving me nuts. So I popped them out, put them back in their case, reapplied them, thought I switched them, could have sworn, would have bet the farm, still in the wrong eye. I accidentally put the far-sighted one in here, and I put the reader in here. And I gotta tell you, I like the reader in this eye a lot. I think it might even be better for me having the reader in this eye, but I don't like the far-sighted one in this eye. And am I ever going to get used to popping them out? I had to pop them out, and then I almost have a panic attack. Okay, so there we have it. That's it. You can still see all of my sunspots, but it just evens me out. Like, look from here. Do you see how it just evens me out a little bit? If I was going out anywhere, I might take a little bit down my neck, but I can use a little bronzer for that. Not that the French are real heavy on bronzer. They're really not heavy on bronzer, but I'm going to use the tiniest bit of bronzer because I want it for my eyes. And I'm also going to use the tiniest bit of Laura Mercier powder because she is French, right? Miss Laura Mercier is French, and she makes one of my #1 powders that is in my pro kit. So I'm going to do a little on the eyes. Just a tiny bit through the T-zone, not too much. I like being glowy and dewy, but I'll put a little bit here for the bronzer. Okay, just that little bit. Definitely on the eyes because we're gonna do some bronzer. Okay, so that's nice. That's real nice. It evens me out, but it still looks like skin. If I was in France, I would fit right in, right? If you've been to France and you've lived there for any time or you've spent a considerable time there, let us know in comments your findings of how they wear makeup. I can only go with what I hear. Okay, I have Guerlain bronzer. I could have done the Chanel cream bronzer, but I don't love the color. I have the original and I just don't love the color. So we're gonna do the tiniest bit of bronzer. Again, with bronzer, it's really more of the younger generation of women who wear a little bit of bronzer. In France, it's not a huge look for the older woman. Again, I'm only going off of what French women tell me and also French professional makeup artists. I know that bronzer is not a big deal. I'm going to do a little on the neck though because my neck is so light. I need it to kind of blend in. Now with French products, they're usually heavily fragranced. This Guerlain bronzer has tons of fragrance in it. It smells really good, but I typically don't like fragrance products. But the Typology has 0 fragrance in it, which is very nice. Okay, so you can see I just added the tiny bit of bronzer to give me the tiniest bit of warmth. If I don't have a little bit of bronzer on, I almost don't recognize myself. I'm so used to it. And I'm going to do the tiniest bit of bronzer on the eyes. But again, I'm going for just a very everyday Parisian makeup. I just love French women and French makeup. I love it. And I know many of you do too. And I know many of you like a very effortless look when it comes to makeup and as few products as possible. So all I have on so far is Typology and a little bit of bronzer. And of course we did the tiniest bit of powder, but you could even skip that part if you wanted. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not doing anything more than that on the eyes, except maybe I'm gonna go in with a little bit of eyeliner. I think I'm gonna do Chanel. This is a beautiful brown. This is waterproof. And this is called Espresso. And I know, probably not smart to do with contacts, but I'm going more in between the lashes on the waterline and not the waterline touching my eye. And then I'm doing the tiniest bit in the lash line. Do you see that? And then the littlest flick. Not so much a wing as much as like a little tiny flick. See that? It just kind of lightly extends my eye without looking like I'm doing a wing eyeliner. Oh, it's so weird with, I have the far-sighted one in this eye, and looking in this mirror, this is a 10-time magnification mirror, and I can't even see myself. Okay, so the tiniest flick, tiny flick in the outer corner, just so tiny it's gonna be hidden by lashes, but I love that little bit of espresso brown up in the waterline because I feel like it really enhances those lashes. Let's do the tiniest bit of eyelash curling. And then you already know, right? I'm gonna go in with my beautiful YSL Lash Clash brown mascara. Look at that. When you ask me what's a good brown, this is the only one I found that I love. Now, Too Faced makes a chocolate one. They have their mascara called Better Than Sex, and I freaking hate that name, but anyway, it's called their Better Than Sex mascara, and it comes in a chocolate brown, and it's a very pretty color, but I don't love the mascara. I don't love the formula. I really love this YSL one. Yes, you're gonna be paying the YSL price, but I cannot find this color in the drugstore. And some of you have said, oh, get this, and I have, and it's not the same. It's not this rich brown. I cannot find this in the drugstore. I'm so sorry. If I ever get to the point that I can find a rich brown in the drugstore, I will be the first to let y'all know, because I love rich brown and I'd love to spend less money on it. But I can't. So let me know if anyone out there knows. Please don't tell me a brown mascara or a dark brown mascara. It has to be this rich. Do you see this? It's like literally the color of like Hershey chocolate bar. That's what I want. If it's not that rich color, I don't want it. I'm really, really picky with brown mascara. I will say this though, for only having worn contact lenses twice in my life, they're very comfortable, and I feel very natural doing makeup with them in. Maybe because I've worn fake lashes my whole life, so I'm just kind of used to that feeling of something on my eye, you know, the weight of something on my eye. Maybe it's similar to almost having like a contact lens in, but the lenses surprisingly are comfortable and they don't bother me. Look at that. That is just the prettiest look at that. Do you see that? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now, if you're the type that likes very, very thin, feathery lashes, this is not the mascara for you. I don't like thin and feathery. I like voluminous, long. I want everything you can throw at me in a mascara. That's what I want. And I do love black mascara, but as you know, I've been on this brown kick for months. I even love the brown demi wisps, or no, these are wispies, not demi wisps. These are the brown Ardell wispies, and I love those, but we're not wearing those today because you know what? That is not French. Okay, this is feeling super cute. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of their concealer, and again, I might be, I don't know, I might be this, let's see. I might be this light color. This is their number one. Let me see. It might be too light. Remember, French women don't wear heavy concealer. They definitely don't wear concealer like American women. They don't mind a little bit of a dark circle. They feel like it really makes their eyes look more like natural and more like themselves. And they definitely don't take concealer all the way up to the lash line. Do you see how I have a little shadow naturally under my eye? That's my natural shadow. There's no makeup under my eye. There's no leftover makeup from yesterday. Okay, that is very pretty. Do you see that? It has a beautiful sheen. You know it's natural and sheeny if my 15-year-old daughter loves it and is stealing it from me. She literally has it in her makeup case, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is mine, boo. Okay. Going under with some of the veins I have under the eyes. Okay. And go around my nose. Gonna get the darn dents. If I hadn't worn readers all morning, I wouldn't have those deep dark dents. That's why I've got to get used to these lenses. Okay, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now when I look close up in the mirror, what's nice is it doesn't look makeup-y. And I'm gonna be honest, it hasn't canceled all of my darkness, but it's very French and it's very pretty. I could have done the darker color too, but I think I really like that number one. All right, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of this Chanel, this beautiful Chanel their water blush. Do you remember I used this once last summer? That's it. I used it one time last summer. Can you believe that? So I really need to see how this is. Ooh, it's so cool. It feels so cool. You see that? It comes out very watery, and then you have to kind of like, there's little pigment bubbles in it. You kind of have to break them up. Would you see that one there? It's so interesting, but I love it for summer because it literally feels like cool water on your face. Tiny bit on the nose. Very pretty. And that is number, let's see, Warm Pink. Isn't that funny? Look at that. You wouldn't think that was warm pink. And it almost looks like, maybe mixed with the bronzer, it almost looks like a bronzy pink. But I like it. I like it. Okay. And then, I'm so in love with this product, I can't wait to tell you. This is Violette, Violette FR, or Violette France. She has created the most incredible texture. It is a soft matte lipstick. I bought this with my own money. It is a Bisou balm. She calls it Bisou balm. And it is, comes in about 6 different colors. And this color is called, I think, Amour. I went with traditional red, but I want you to watch this because there's nothing, I mean, literally when I say I've never tried anything like this in my life, I'm not exaggerating. Do you see that? It goes on like velvet. And because it's a soft matte, it's already like feathery and diffused. You're not going to get any sharp line with this. I can't wait to get more colors from her. I just love it. It's so soft. It's like wearing, maybe on camera it looks more rose, but look, that's quite red. It's just that it's so soft and muted. It's just gorgeous. And then what I like to do is I like to take the tiniest bit and then right on my cheek, just add a little bit more color, I mean, just a tiny bit more. Okay, not too much. That might be too much, but we'll see. We'll give it a minute because, you know, when we do any type of blush or padding on the face, we're gonna bring blood to the surface, okay? And I think this combination, I mean, what do I have on my face? I have eyeliner, mascara, the Bisou balm, I have the Typology, and I have the concealer. Oh, and the bronzer. So what is that, like 7 products? And this feels so pretty. I love it. I think I love the Chanel blush. I'm not sure. This is a tinted lip oil from Typology. I'm going to show you this. I don't want to wear it today because I really love this Bisou, but do you see that? It's a sheer red. Gorgeous. And then these are unreal. They're glow drops. They have vitamin C in them. You can put this in with your skincare or you can put it in with foundation. What I have been doing is I'll put like the tiniest little dot and then watch this. See? Now maybe French women wouldn't put an illuminator on, maybe not, but this is a French company, so I'm assuming that they're doing a trend that women like. I'm going to do a little on the brow bone. I'm not putting extra, just whatever is on the brush. My nose, maybe upper lip a little. Careful of the upper lip because it can look like we're having a hot flash and we're sweaty. I love that. Do you love that? I feel like I need the tiniest bit more right here. Yeah, I'm heavier on this side, but I also love how it looks over the blush. A little bit on the brow bone. Look at that lipstick. Do you see that? It's just, it almost looks like you had an all-day stain on, and at the end of the day, this is what's left over. but it's like really soft like a rose. I'm telling you, I've never, ever in my life seen anything like this formula. This is also in my Shop My Looks. So in this video today, I will put my link to Shop My Looks. A lot of this is in my French beauty category. This is number one. I cannot wait to get more colors of this. I just really love it. So there you have it. I feel like if I went out on the streets of France, I almost might look like I had on a little evening makeup, because I don't know that French women wear this much eye makeup during the day. A lot of them go sans eye makeup, and maybe that's a little more blush than they're used to, but you also have to accommodate to you and your taste. And I feel just gorgeous in this. Should we do a little setting spray? I feel like we should. I love this Cali Ray. Yeah, I love the Cali Ray setting spray. It's also in my Shop My Looks because it's a fine mist, but it's sport, so you could be in the water all day, and holy moly, does it hold your makeup on. And there you have it. French beauty. Do you like this look? Would you try this look? Is there anything here that you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have it? I don't think Typology is on Shop My. I'll have to look and see. This might be something where you go directly to their website. But the one thing is I did have to mix number one and number two. Even. One drop this, one drop this. And then I do think I like the number one concealer better than the number two. But the number two is not super dark, and it could work for me this summer. And then the Bisou Balm is in Amour. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Yes. Love French beauty. It's my very favorite. Okay. Thank you so much for being here this week. Next week, I'm traveling a lot this month. So I go to Palm Springs for Mob Beauty on Sunday. I come home Wednesday night, and then I leave for Miami Friday morning next week. So that means I'm only home Wednesday night and Thursday to do a whole new YouTube. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do Jones Road Beauty special occasion makeup, because when people think of Jones Road, they think that like this look, very like natural, very Bobbi Brown, very minimalistic. But I want to show you how you can use Jones Road to be a little bit more glam, or for evening, or for weddings and special occasions. So I'm excited to show you that next week, God willing. I'm going to leave you with this. God loves you, and so do I. I will see you next week. Bye for now.